an imaginary counsels, bitch. I don't hear you fully because I'm not you. You're not me. Girl, this could even be some people that stole a culture that was dead a little bit. That was something of your ancestors, and these people tried to fill a gap by putting fakes in the spots. And then now they trying to communicate with, but you a real motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You the real thing. And so they little chatter that they trying to put through ain't even working. You know what I'm saying? Something like this. I was just watching this girl on this show. I mean, on YouTube. Like she gave up her job or whatever, and went into the woods or whatever. And she was like saying what I said. If I ever got some land, it's more about the not really the house, but the land that is owned or whatever. If you're gonna go off the grid a little bit, but I kind of like her thinking or whatever. I'm just trying to find that next little landing point after whatever this is closed off. The next, what I'm gonna do with that next little landing point, and I kind of just wanted to be a free space. I kind of just do want to be on some land. You know what I'm saying? In my whole capacity, thinking, filling in. And then drop that. Maybe leave that as like a, in the summertime, I come back there once in a while, like a little cabin or something. You know what I'm saying? Then go into what I'm really about to be doing. Motherfucker wanted me to just jump off the leap, off the thing, and just jump right into, like, that's why I said we got it like a a lost culture or something here. They try to make a gap in between something. But I was telling my person, I'm like, shit, these men playing around with women, thinking these women gonna be where they left them. It's like how men used to be like, oh, my wife, she just get on my nerves. And I said, it just seemed like something just flipped. It's like women that can take care of themselves. That's why some of us that got so much potential, they trying to hold back our money through men that are sexually harassing us. You know what I'm saying? Holding back things. These are supposed to be elders and men. You're supposed to protect you, that you should be able to trust. And they're using sexual harassment. Oh, if you ain't going to be with caveman thinking, instead of just passing down your blessings that they supposed to have been brought in. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I said, so these men that's playing that game with somebody, that shit gonna end eventually. But you just showing women something. And so the ladies that's out there that can do it by themselves and they doing it by themselves, kudos to you, okay? Because you're gonna be the ones that help lead, some kind of movement here. Okay? So it might be a lot of these women that done already did that. And that's why these men is coming messing with us that's getting a new start and try to prolong our new start. You know what I'm saying? Or stop us from it so that we can have to lean on you for what? I can't even trust you. You a nigga that's sitting around here trying to sew up the gaps or the cracks when I'm stuck somewhere and I'm trying to get out, and you a motherfucker that's trying to patch up the holes. I spent all night digging that hole, trying to think, oh, this gonna be the way out. Tomorrow I'm trapped. But once I dig this last little piece out, whatever, I'm about to be out of here tomorrow. A couple more hours of digging, and here you go. I find out you done patched up the hole with cement in the middle of the night. These are the type of niggas this is. You got that kind of time on your hand. I can't have you on my team. Mm-hmm. I said, mess around these women, start a company or something pretty short. Cause I thought about this before. Somebody already stole the idea. It's low key. I said, you know how they got Rent-A-Center? I said, it's in a minute women gonna be like, I need a dude around here for about a week. What can I put on the sheet? Construction worker, this and that. You know what I'm saying? You can call this motherfucker rent a nigga. All different shapes and sizes, whatever floats your boat. You can have them for a day, a week, you know what I'm saying, to get some shit done or whatever around the place. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all want to do, you can do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, send that nigga on his way. Girl, they want to be starting something. Got to be starting something. It's kind of funny. I mean, it's not, but it is. Because, men have been doing it. They've been running this game so long. Demoralizing women, doing these things or whatever, trying to make it, change our life. You're supposed to be a protector and a provider. You're supposed to be a figure outer, nigga. You're supposed to be somebody with logic trying to help a woman just because, they want to wait until you become a damsel or force you into damsel nation. You know what I'm saying? And then be like, oh, here I am. Oh. But wasn't you somebody that was around me before I fell in this pit? Oh, you mean, and you was looking for me, you was watching me the whole time I was in this pit, and you stayed out the way? You didn't bring in your cartel or your motherfucking infantry or whatever to come in here and get me out? Oh, you can go your ass right back where you came from. I'll finish digging my way out. Mm-hmm. Wait until I find another tool so I can knock this damn cement out the way. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of motherfucker that you think, girl, I'd be scared to be with somebody like that. What else is you capable of? And I'm, some of us I don't know about nobody else. I'm whether it's a confusing situation or not. I'm living with a whole nother nigga. And so this nigga letting y'all got to be on a different frequency of men. So this nigga living with me, and because you mad because I'm not doing, because something is confusing here because you brought some shit up in here. You get what I'm saying? And then now, and you done got rid of the motherfuckers that was maybe holding down the fort, circling the place, making sure nobody wasn't fucking around to make these niggas feel like you ain't got to protect this person. She this, or she a hoe, she nasty, she can't cook. All the shit that I can do. I'm on strike. I told y'all I'm on strike. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think this is my right body, motherfucker. I don't know if I want to take care of it no more. Just to prove a point. So, oh, you still smoking cigarettes? Oh, you should stay down there in the dungeon in the unseen place for longer. Who the fuck is you? You wasn't raising me. You wasn't feeding me when I needed to eat. When you seen that these parents was not feeding me and they were starving me, you wasn't doing nothing. These particular type of people. And some of the ones that did, they was expecting something in return, or what they was feeding you was poisonous, or what they was feeding you, it was only because what they felt like to make them look like some kind of hero or something. And when they was done doing that, they didn't say nothing no more. These is people that had the key to the dungeon. Even when these motherfuckers was out of town, this nigga had the key to the dungeon. They knew how to get up in there to get what they want. And then, you know what I'm saying, or manipulate the situation, or to drug your ass to get some blood or DNA or whatever else they was doing. Oh, but they didn't know how to do it to let you all the way out the case and bring you out with them. That's why I said some of this shit is just not even real. It's people just draining us, because some of us are really prone to our energy just being radiant, like radiating. And if people are pulling on those pieces, it can fuck you up physically. I don't know who allowed these people. There has to be laws against whatever this is. There has to be people that know that there's a door open or a crack open. It's not supposed to be open for somebody like me, and you got that shit open. I'm supposed to detect it, speak to you about it, or speak it out loud, and you supposed to fix it. Okay? So this is why they don't want some of us on top, because they know that this shit is going to get rectified. It ain't going to be no more. Okay? Somebody could have been trapped in fear. It's in reverse. I'm just doing it random. Plus, I was watching that Nazi thing, how they were sewing two people together, and then the people died. So they could be sewing me together with like I came in the tarot talking about something very specific. They tied me to somebody that kind of just is a story person, okay? And then it's almost like they try to make this person grow bigger than me, to leave me like covered at the bottom. But my energy is more potent right now. Like somebody could be already an old head energy. They already been in their energy, or they witchy, or their divine energy, or something like this. Or this is like sewing a dead to the living and letting the dead person suck the living person that's new on their journey, that's popping out like, woo. They tied them to us to re-nourish them, and then the person end up on top of you, climbing up on top of you. This is also Deuteronomy 28. A lot of that shit is biblical that was going on in those concentration camps, if you really slow down and look at it. And a lot of it is more mental than physical. A lot of that shit, I don't think it happened physically. I think this is people putting like stuff in our bodies, in our minds, fucking with us on that level, or fucking with people on that level. Because then when we started talking about this stuff now in the future, they're gonna be like, ain't nobody doing nothing to you. I just was looking. But they don't know about these energetic beings or these volts, or they do know. Right? how God's creatures really work, because they had to create something to make it seem like they God's creatures. You see what I'm saying? And I don't have no problem with, but you're not about to. Ain't no demons and dead people about to come over here trying to tell me what the fuck to do. We could chat, maybe. You be coming up in my energy. We might joke around or something. You're not about to be dictating my motherfucking life. You got another thing coming. I can't even think that you sold your soul and think you talking to me. Okay? I can't, because I'm going to hurt your feelings. That's how serious I am right now by myself. Okay? So, let's see about this who could be trapped in fear. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We ain't doing, like I'm just thinking like, oh, what if I did a sport like boxing and they told me, hey, you got to slow down. You can't, one more hit in the head and you about to be dead. Some people might just put a helmet on, or they might just say, you know what? Yeah, there's something wrong with my grip, y'all. It's so I can't shuffle. Ain't that crazy? I'm in my house minding my business, shuffling cards with a small channel on YouTube, and somebody trying to do something to my hand so I can't shuffle cards. Like, what is going on with you? Like, obviously, if somebody trying to get me to see something that I can't even see you, so I couldn't even if I wanted to adjust it to be your way, I can't even see or hear you. So how is that going to happen? You know what I'm saying? Yep, it's my left hand. They was doing stuff like decapitating or taking off people's arms and hands and tying them behind their back and shit. Yeah. So we got America or the strength card here. Something behind that person. Somebody not trapped in fear. Maybe this person want to have you in fear or something like this. And something is off balance here. Or this person could be, they wanted you trapped in fear and they off balance because you still standing strong. Okay? Or somebody's not about to get in trouble for making you sick, or somebody could be trying to plant something inside your womb and they think they got away with it. That shit is getting removed. Anything that I didn't request is a foreign object. Get that shit up out of me. I command it, motherfucker. I'm not playing with you. Somebody trying to say, I'm telling you, what I heard is these people that already created everything in the book off of my DNA. I don't owe the wolves nothing. I don't owe the vampires nothing. I don't owe nobody nothing. They already got the children. So even if this is like, okay, if you're a wolf wife or something, or a wolf baby mama, as long as you got that baby or whatever like this, then you taken care of, or nobody can touch you, or there's some stipulations or something. It's been that over and over again. It's time for you to pay me, motherfucker. Like, how about that? Yeah, they could be trying to put this person. Yeah, somebody's in the upright, but these people trying to put you in jail. Okay? They know that they didn't examine and see you a son of David in the upright, or I am. Okay? Yeah, the son. Right behind that. This could be something where the women want to, these witches or something could be looking to the sun. Okay? Whoever they think that is. But definitely I feel like they trying to put America in prison. So the nation, they feel like they done hijacked the nation. And they're not in prison. It may be some type of thing where they can drain me of the energy instead of working with me, or letting me sit on the top of the motherfucking thing or on the throne, or over in the oval or something to fix something. These people want to be all up in their chest about something that they ruined. Somebody saying just, the Ace of Cups is in reverse. Just go ahead and take a Two of Cups. I don't want that shit. I'm not interested in nobody relationship after I leave this session. Not right away. I'm not interested in it, really. Yeah, they're going to be a tower anyway. Somebody going to be like, let me take you away. I'm here to pick you up and take you to, like, the place I prepared. But it's about to be a tower. You can't trust this person. Somebody could be share you what they about to try to do to you here. Oh, let's go in the Two of Cups together or something like this. I was watching this black dude with dreadlocks doing some farming stuff. I was like, oh, this is a different kind of channel with farming or whatever. I ain't never seen a thug with all them tattoos farming. Let me look. But I didn't like the channel right away. Somebody could be trying to hook me up with somebody I don't, and then try to say, oh, you don't like black men? No, I don't like that man. If that's what you was doing. Okay? This could be also somebody trying to say, yeah, I talked to that person, but they don't. I feel like somebody's gonna get revealed to you. Somebody that been like messing around in your energy, ruining stuff. Somebody you was never about to be looking at as no serious competitor or nothing. Like you can't just be bringing anything up to the queen and the empress. It don't matter what you got on no piece of paper, what you done told people, motherfucker. They already know when they made it, and when they get there, ain't nobody changing it. So I don't know what these people think, but we got the Five of Pentacles. Ain't gonna be with no group of people that was hiding my money and stealing my money from me for 30 fucking 40 years. You see what I'm saying? I don't know how y'all do that. That's not my culture. All right? So we got some woman, they want to keep somebody out in the cold, but somebody wants you to stay around. All right? And then we got the Six of Cups, but they're not gonna kick you out or they want you to stay. But I don't know. It's almost like this person don't want to give you nothing though. They want to see you. This is somebody that wants you walking around looking mangy. You know, partially I know that I'm supposed to be living a certain lifestyle right now. Somebody's stopping money from that, but really the carelessness that I'm carrying with myself, my body around me, my house and everything, it comes with the territory. You want to play with me? Okay, we could play. And then I should show you how disrespectful I could get. It's just, I'm not tearing up my house. I'm just not going to do the things you think I should be doing around it. You do it. All right. So we got a Queen of Pentacles here. I just won't touch that many things and you take care of the rest or whatever you're doing. Somebody saying a Queen of Pentacles here. They want you to be a Queen of Pentacles. This could be a trap. Somebody trying to put something, a foreign object, and America has the right to remove. Okay, so that's what they want to do. Yeah, this is still America. You're not changing that. Okay? So somebody want to try to say, oh, you're not American and change the nationality so they can do whatever they want to do with you. Okay? I saw pups earlier. So this could be saying that somebody try to put a puppy inside of you, like a dog. This could be also if my family is wolves or most of these people in my family or where my dad and them, joined or whatever and built with, they denied me or something. And so they skip succession. So you don't get another chance. I'll just take all of the riches and the wealth and I'll confiscate it and y'all can find something else to do. Because it's an act of treason against America. I'm not going to play with these people. All right? Yeah, somebody wants you to be blocked and pregnant. Or birthing something or holding on to something. And while you're trying to build it, you're not getting intel. So you can talk to the right people. Because I feel like 90% of what we're doing on this channel is going on deaf ears. That's also when we talking about in the Bible when they say, oh, you throw the seed down and they go on, dry land or something like this or deaf ears. I think there's one about land and soil. And then also I think it is one about it goes on deaf ears. Or this is how I interpreted it automatically when I was reading it. Okay? I don't know. Y'all have to see. Either way, both ways, it could be talking about the same thing. It could be actually talking about somebody dumping out some seeds on something and thinking that they don't have to, like, somebody taking seeds directly from a plant or something and growing something. It might be easier. With some vegetables, it might don't matter. If you bust a vegetable open and use the seeds just like that. And some growing process, like I saw that guy making on the thing, you gotta do special things to the seeds. You gotta dry them out, or when you go seeding, like my lemon balm is going to seed already. We just use them as bushes because they was here before we even got here. At first I was clipping it and using it for teas and stuff like this, but it's already gone to seed. So I could take the top pieces of this plant right here and dry it out or something like this and then make seeds out of it, right? Okay? But this could be also representing that. Okay? Like something not growing or, something that you're saying, it may not be, you might have 1 million subscribers. They not really hearing this kind of message. You just switch the game on these people. You about to do things different. That you about to lose your subscribers. It might be just that one person that's on there that really, or a couple people on there that really understand what you're saying now. You see what I'm saying? So it's something like this. Somebody wants you to give up or stop talking about it here. All right, but something is being talked about here. Somebody is being trifling and they about to get kicked. They about to be banished and beheaded. This person could be, like I said, trying to rape a woman. That's what it's called. If I told you you can't have me or none of my clones, and I find out that these men is walking around here that wanted to disrespect me or didn't want to assist me, and they know I'm the rising one, regardless of how many clones you got, and you think that you better go in the box or go in the tomb and get one of my clones out and date it and all this stuff, those are mine. Somebody's trying to hide the death of a man or bring somebody back into life so that they can stop this, or promise them something, or they can manipulate this person. Give me that, give me these, give me that. No, whatever this is mine. If anybody gonna be sending something around, shipping something around the earth and getting money or some kind of connections by it, it's gonna be me, not you. Okay? You was disrespectful than a motherfucker, and it's not gonna be you. See, that's what these people thought. They'd bury you and then think that you not picking up on and communicating with your own pieces of you, your clones. No matter if they changed them or not. Something is being revealed about what this person did, okay? Try to put something in you, then block you, or marry you and then block you. This shit is about to be done for. And somebody about to have to give a huge payout for the pain and suffering. Suffering. Okay? This is being welcome. You can go against this person. I don't know if you know who this person is, if I know who this person is, but you can go against this person here. The lawsuit or you getting some kind of compensation for this is being something. I told you, I don't play no fucking games with myself. I'm not one of these girls like, oh, a twin flame, please come and penetrate me and give me a golden child. Bitch, I am the golden child. I don't want nobody putting nothing up in my body. Unless you found out somebody poisoned me last night and you an angel and you got to come down here and give me something in my damn bloodstream to slow down the poisoning to save my motherfucking life. I don't want nothing else. I don't want nobody enjoying me. I don't want to be enjoying to anyone. Not right now. You done had that shit long enough. I don't want to be enjoying or pleasant to you. I don't want to do any of that right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got the 9 of. I never did. You know, just in case these motherfuckers like, yeah, you used to what? Not know nothing about what the fuck you was doing until God showed me. Okay, so you know, something could be being restored. Somebody want to just be happy with somebody. This could be somebody that didn't steal from you. It don't matter. I will still have to want to talk to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? They saying they didn't steal, but they could have been somebody that was at the port grabbing up your stuff. Okay, they could know the system. This could be somebody behind the scenes and you still in the thing, in the simulation. So somebody wasn't being sneaky and stealing, but they were grabbing your stuff. But they could have just wanted you to have something and they know how the system works. This could be somebody's situation, past, present, or future. But somebody was not victorious here. Or I told you somebody is trying to say, wait a minute, I wasn't stealing, I wasn't being sneaky. I was there getting the stuff, but I was going to bring it to the person. But again, either they're not victorious, something was found that this person was going to a bank taking your money out, they spent it already, or they hid it in another country, or something like this. It's either one or the other, right? Or this person was trying to go in your name and get something, and the people stopped them. Okay? Somebody could have stopped them. All right, so somebody was not trapped in fear. This could also be the main thing of whatever this little stack is, because somebody wasn't trapped in fear because they know that they wasn't guilty, or this is somebody that like, I ain't scared, like trying to keep a poker face on, so that trying to keep a poker face on so that you wouldn't know what they did. Okay, but in the end, something could have got caught on screen that the person was doing something, or something somebody was talking to through a chip, a neural chip got recorded. Something somebody thought was not being recorded got seen, or something like this. Like somebody could have almost, let's see what else. Yeah, the jolly, this could be the jolly person, and the judgmental person is in the upright. This could be like an old Saint Nick kind of energy, all right? I don't know why I kept on hearing something about the Krampus yesterday. Okay. Let's see. Somebody could also see something else. Hold on, let me see this. It says the judgmental person is in the upright, but this box is in the reverse. I was just watching something with bees on it. This man was making a bee honeycomb in a flower pot. And then he had to use that little bee mist thing to get all the bees to get out of there and go into this box. And I don't know what he about to do with the bees in the box. Maybe they was gonna make a different thing in there, or he was selling the bees. I don't know. But whatever this is, bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. Okay, judgmental. Somebody is judgmental. Why they saying, but this ain't a trap, or we didn't treat it like a trap house. Let's see if somebody was telling the truth, because I don't know why I'm seeing the Jean Benet Ramsey basement door, and I'm seeing my door at the I think it's the Belle Plaine house. Oh, the Belle Dam. I didn't even realize that. Hold on. The Belle Plaine house. We got the jolly Saint Nick. Oh, oh, oh. But somebody could have been upright about something. I told you, you may not be aware, or I may not be aware, that supernatural things have always happened around you. Something is still the good, the bad, the ugly. Because I was hearing, ain't nothing changed but my limp. But they keep changing the days. Why? You know, this could also be something where if somebody had some Arabic brothers or something like this at some point in time that was protecting someone, people were like jealous because you didn't have to go through the suffragette, or you didn't know that you did, okay? That other people could have, or maybe they weren't aware that you did. And some people could have been like, oh, you're not like one of us. We was being abused while you was being sheltered. But they maybe didn't know that you was maybe being abused in the background because somebody had some kind of feelings about something. But why is this? Because they said, what about Santa Claus? Like somebody was making fun or something. And they were saying, oh, was Santa Claus whatever, somebody came in with a Santa Claus thing, because they had just went to that party and the Santa Claus was there. And said, what if this person came through the door, and then like told Jean Benet, like, come here, come down here or whatever. Remember, I think we did a video on that. But then I just see my side door in my Kenosha house as well. Jolly upright. Okay, these could be, okay, there was a man with a beard down the street. Okay. And then we have the judgmental person. Okay. This could be the neighbor the Katie girl I wasn't getting along with. So it's something about it's almost like a Michael Myers type of curse. Like somebody has been haunted by something this could be an abusive sibling. I don't know what this is. Okay. Yeah. Cause I'm hearing that girl saying, that Australian show. Okay, maybe that's what that's saying. The Australian show. Where the girl was trying to tell, I forget what her name was, but she was trying to tell her dad, like one day her dad came in I think they own like a sports center / restaurant or something. I don't know. It might have been like a sports club or something. And the one girl, she was trying to tell her dad something, like the dad came in the room, like a locker room or a bathroom area, and he bust in, and the brother was like, open up that door, I promise you better open up the door. The big brother and the little brother was in there, and the girl was like, she was like, just go away or something like this. And then she was like hunched over, like kind of crying, like hiding behind the door with the door locked, and he was about to get a chair and bust the door open. And she was freaking out on the other side of the door. And then the dad came in like, what's going on? And then I think the little brother is deaf, and he signed to him like, why was you acting crazy? Like, and he was like, and the little boy was like, I don't know. Like, I thought I just had to hurry up and get you. you know. And then he was like, what, boy, what you acting on like Incredible Hulk for? What's wrong? And he asked the little girl, like, what's wrong? And she's like, nothing. I just locked the door. And he's like, okay, wait a minute. Let's get something, get the fuck up out of here. Well, I mean, y'all acting like something crazy went on. And then they went and sat down and they were eating. And he was like, don't you want fish and shit? You always like these things or whatever when you come here. And she's like, no. And she's like, I just wanted to tell you. It started like a rift in the family. Because she's like, I just want to tell you that, you know, like whatever the brother, that he be doing stuff to me. Okay? So I'm thinking this could be something, again, when you were younger here. Okay? Something could have been when you were younger here. Something could also be a product of something that, and maybe I'm getting that ain't nothing changed by my limp, but I think back then this person was supposed to be like a, I remember when, okay, hold on a second. Ain't that Mace? And he came out with Diddy and them, and then it made me think like, wait a minute though. Because somebody else got a limp because they got in trouble for something. So this could be like, again, something behind the scenes. If you have if you a half breed or something like this or something, you know, it might be shit that happened to you that you didn't realize happened to you. This could also be a parent, something that was created, okay? And so the parent is using that vassal to continue with something. What I told you about these people strangely, vicariously, or being reincarnated through their so-called children or something like this. Yeah, so it made me think about that. It could also be, you know, back then, if there was something about race or color, you know, the people that looked a certain part were fully tapped in. The ones that was just half breed, or they had a little bit of something, or they was just a shared a strand, they may not have been. Could be something simple as that. Okay? This could be something happened to somebody's father. And so somebody from that breed or something from the other side of town had to take over that child. Okay? It's something like this. Okay? So something, and that's why I was thinking about like a certain dictator. It was like, oh, you know, the son did this horrible thing and the dad did this horrible thing to him. And he was pissed off about it. So this could be something like that. My righteous watchers, the bad ones too, they know what I'm talking about with the document. Okay. I also got the song in my feed today on my YouTube. You really, when people want me to visually see something, they'll put this song like, how does it feel to be, the song was like, how does it feel to be forgotten? And I think that's what inspired me to start talking too about whoever these people that was listening to somebody thinking that with certain people you can use that. You know, these are people that crave attention or fans or something like this. And some of us, maybe we was made for the limelight, but we never made it. And we don't crave that. So, you know, we don't crave having a whole bunch of friends, anybody to hang out with. We never crave that. So it's probably not going to matter. Mm-hmm. It might feel good, especially if you wasn't getting paid for people looking at you in the first fucking place. They was just trying to ruin your reputation. Like I told you, these ain't people that come around when you're doing good. These could be people that just came around because they was calling themselves punishing someone. All right? So something is being revealed that you are one of these people or children that's supposed to get something and somebody didn't do right by you. Okay? They was working with the the underground in order to hide something from you. And somebody is about to stop this access to somebody. All these wands coming at this woman. Now, somebody's not sad because they could have tried to give you something. Okay? Or they just made you look real nasty. Okay? Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody's not, or made a lot of people not be attracted to you. Or this could be somebody's energy that showed up on the planet for centuries. Goddesses and stuff. You know, a little pinch of that is put in all of these, you know, vixens like Marilyn Monroe and them like this. So Somebody could be making sure that they showed you in a certain situation where people don't see you as a sex symbol no more. Okay, but I heard that with somebody here, somebody could be light skinned. These people just wait for this nigga to move out the way. All right. They know what somebody is doing. Also, I was seeing a lot of clips today. Well, not a lot. I seen a main clip. One of the first things I seen today was like a man, who gonna want you after me? You got them 4 kids and all this. You're like, let me see what it is. I want it. I might want it. You know what I'm saying? And yesterday, I think I seen something like that in my feed too about. Usually, I'm saying this. This is like my favors to the people that might want to ask me about these opinions. I feel like that's why people specifically put shit in my feed. That's just what I do. So, this could be something like that too. All right. Or like somebody like, yeah, I'm about to put your ass out. Nobody wants you. And as soon as he put the girl out with her suitcases in the front yard, somebody somebody came by and picked up the person. Okay. He's like, oh, what you gonna do or whatever like this. Wait. What you gonna do? Come back and get your suitcase with your clothes. And he was like, it's okay. I'll buy her some new ones. Why you locking me out? He was like, it's okay. I'll buy her some new ones. And she just walked off with the guy. It was kind of funny. Okay. So it's nothing to worry about. Okay. Somebody was trying to ruin something, but you don't have to cry. You could be strong if you just hold on. All right. Or this could be somebody wanting to punish you because you didn't cry. But I'm telling you, you better go back to your, oh shit. They back and my phone is in there. Hold on 1 second. I just found that damn thing. Somebody is saying like, okay. Somebody tried to act like they're not sad about something. Either this is you. I'm going to get straight to the point. This is either a female and this man said around other men, you trusted this man. I'm telling you, these new women, they're not fucking around with y'all. Either you did so many things and this person is so aware and so clairvoyant and audience and all those things above that they know that the person that they were supposed to trust as a brother, a father, a friend, or a spouse, or a boyfriend, whatever, that you was sitting around some niggas trying to prove something at a 46, 65 years old, 30-something years, whatever age you is. A woman know that you sat around with some other niggas and tried to play her, strip her, make her look like something. You really didn't care about the effects of it because some of these people is trying to come back towards these women. You just wanted to ruin this person's reputation at a new life or moving forward or being who she was showing up as the world. You wanted to prove that that person ain't who the fuck they say they is. By trying to strip them of material things or their regular way or their routine schedule or their routine smile or the way they act or something all the time, nice and pleasant. You wanted to do that. You could never. Not with these type of women. Or somebody is saying, you didn't cry when I died, or you didn't come to my funeral. This could be somebody that crossed over, okay? This could be somebody that crossed over already or something, and they trying to haunt you from the other side because you didn't go to their funeral or you wasn't sad. And again, I think that we should just clear this up. For these feathers and stuff that was connected to me, somebody played you. I wasn't tapped into what was going on around me. Somebody else was using my eyes. Somebody else was using all my stuff. Somebody was playing with you. You better look at your own team. I didn't find out. People like, well, you know about this all this year. I'm only realizing certain things after being alone and pulling away from everybody. And this is why I think people so bothered with people like me. When you pull away from a group and you don't talk or something, they was bothered because they was sent there to keep you distracted. And if they can't do that no more, they got to go to plan B. It's like Truman. If Truman would have just went, you know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have let Truman go off the script and change the whole thing. They kept on trying to get him back on the trail. Somebody could be blocking you, or also I'm seeing that ever since somebody could have had a child or something, you was blocked since you had your last child or something. Okay? Somebody could have been blocked. I just seen that Queen of Pentacles with that Page of Wands in reverse. Somebody could have been blocked since a last child. There could have been some kind of manipulative measures given to a masculine about the whereabout, the belongings to or something of a child. Could have been some trickery around a child, and somebody got mad and tried to block you. All right? But that's what I'm saying, because you didn't cry. Also, some people are trying to say you should go into some kind of facility so they can torture you because you didn't cry, when most girls cry about these things. So they're either trying to say you have to be transformed into a man when you haven't even been living. Somebody has been a woman all their life and haven't been living as a woman. She had to be in a different mindset, so you can't fuck with that. That's one thing. Somebody wants you to be transformed into a boy, or somebody just feel humiliated and their ego is too big for their fucking whole existence. And God is going to have to teach this person a lesson. Personally. Because somebody done already said, I'm not built like them other bitches. And somebody didn't want to listen. Matter of fact, some of these men knew you wasn't. They just wanted to make it seem like, well, why didn't you have this person in this higher learning program? They wanted to seem like they was right by leaving you out of something, your birthright of something, you being high ranking. All right? Yeah. Somebody could be also saying, why ain't you crying about this certain attack? You must have invited this attack, but you didn't know that it happened. Like you could, somebody might, okay, something could have happened. These people got weird ways of doing stuff. They'll drug you, record it, put it on the dark web. All these people have seen it. You don't know that it happened to you. The people so mad and raging against you, like we put the Bible verse up earlier. The people raging against you, you know, they know that it looked like you might have been drugged. They like, nah, that person wanted that. Ooh, she wanted it. You know how creepy fucking men is that want to justify their actions. You know, or like I said, this is somebody that's afraid to deal with you on your level in your God mind. So they'll take you somewhere, transform your mindset, or they'll use and do something to you. And some of them, they just already have a dummy, a voodoo doll, or a clone of you. And that person don't see the world like you. She might just get up out of the bed and start doing something to somebody. She might be programmed. I'm going to program you when I snap my fingers. This man is going to walk through the door. You're going to suck his dick until he come in your throat. And the person's like, yes, sir. And the person come in, they be like, we seen you, bitch, on that camera last night. You ain't seen me. You ain't seen me. I didn't see me. You didn't see me. Somebody's doing some shit like this, y'all. Like, this is how desperate these niggas is to make it seem like you deserved some kind of punishment or something like this. All right? This could be a Hierophant energy that's in reverse, a Pope energy. And like I said when I started this channel, when the Christ come on the scene, what is the Pope talking about? Because the Pope is just a vicar of Christ. It means it's a placeholder until Christ come on the scene. So somebody might have to learn that the hard way. That could be why this person is in reverse. Again, the Vatican can be in reverse. There's a payout coming from the Vatican. They could have been playing around with this marriage or something like this, or playing around with a union, and this is being uncovered. And they also had somebody blocked or had me blocked about some money. This could be even with the past Pope that just passed away, or one that passed away since 1997. Whoever could have, a Pope that passed away probably between 1997 and now. Okay? Or they stepped off the scene, or they went into the dark, something like this. Somebody blocked you from getting something, or this could be somebody's last dying testament. Somebody told you something. They thought you were still married to this. It could be a man that was around them. They thought that you were still in a union, or you were still one of this man's one of his bitches, okay? And this person could have thought that this person was still loyal to you and said something to this person and they didn't say something to you. All right? Because whoever they with now want to keep you blocked in there so that they can treat you like some kind of maid, or you can pour them juice and shit like this, or pour them out messages so they can act like that they the one that's in the loop. That the person didn't choose the wrong person. That the person didn't choose a demon. Either they a demon too, or they just chose a demon because they can't handle a real woman and her real existence. Okay? Yeah. So whoever this is that blocks somebody, this is the underground. All right. These people use some kind of something here in the underworld to block somebody, or maybe try to block you from what these people, these leftover Nazis, are doing underground still until now. Okay, because you went against God and you wanted to worry about what you was doing, and you're not using the materials to strengthen this energy. So that could get confiscated as well. All right, so we have the star card energy. Somebody is still shining, and somebody here is walking away from a situation. Okay, maybe somebody came in to bring you justice or something. So this Nine of Cups energy can't keep on doing something, being stingy or holding back your money. Somebody could have came and checked somebody, a son, a daughter. Somebody came and did something. Okay, some type of conversation or something was had. So to stop burdening somebody, stop doing that shit. All right. Yeah, this is that somebody gonna be going through here and they're not about to be burdened by these people anymore. All right. But I feel like this person wasn't victorious. Somebody just got in trouble and now they mad at you. And this person got ways of moving in the dark. So they might want to still do something to you. Like I said, this could be something that happened in the past as well. All right. This could be a Mommy Watson energy that don't want to be burdened. So they could have put something on this Queen of Pentacles, or put this something on somebody else. All right, so that they don't get burdened, so that somebody won't get victory, so that you can't go testify or something about whatever this is here. This could also be somebody that ended up turning in or passing out, or passing a king of, or doing something to a king to get a King of Wands in trouble. I mean, a King of Pentacles in trouble instead. This could be a man that's torn between these two women, work-wise, relationship, whatever. Friendship, something like this. But I feel like this person wants this King of Pentacles off the ship, so this Queen of Cups can have access to something. Could be me or you. So, okay, so maybe this Queen of Cups can use Chariot energy to stop me or you from getting our mail or getting stuff coming through. But a King of Swords is going to be chopping that down. All right, somebody sees what these people are up to. All right. And this person is feeling bad. They thought you was out here consenting to something that you were not. This is like finding out that you didn't sign up for this program. All your friends did, and they got money and they was able to live an alternative life. They said that you did it too, but you didn't. You got left behind, and these people just made a fake account for you and let that money build up. So once they finish playing around with their money, they will have your money that you didn't even, that you could have earned, because they could have been secretly recording you and trying to make a status for you. But at the same time, these people didn't want to let you know about the financial part of it. Say this is a culture or a tribe of people that around 22, 40 years old, they find out, yeah, you know, they start going within, they find out, oh, I was a part of that program. Oh, and I get reparations. Oh, you then already passed it up years ago and nobody told you about what you should have been getting. You get what I'm saying? You was just like a dummy account. So if somebody is showing that they care about you, this is about to backfire. When this person is gone, okay? But it's not going to kill you. Whatever this is, it might even show these people's hand. Soon as this King of Swords or this man about business is, because he like, give me that damn thing. Like this person looking at you through a device or something, and somebody like, give me that damn thing. Because this person trying to protect you, somebody still cares about somebody. Or they feel responsible or something. And this King of Swords is like, give me that damn thing that you keep looking at that person on. Give me all the secret cameras or something like this. You got a fucking problem. Like you've been caught. When they were sewing these people, the Nazi camps was sewing these people together. It's like one person knew that they were sewn to you and you didn't know that this person was sewn. So somebody don't want you dead or something like this, I don't know, or gone. They want you to have a new opportunity with this Page of Pentacles. They want to see you spring into something, into action, or have a fair shot, okay? With a new bright idea or something like this. Could be something you came up, these people try to put you in a place of a child, so you went back to a place of mystery and you could have created something there. All right? And you could be offering up to the justice system, but I feel like they don't want to hear it. Whoever this is, that this could be another version of you that's trying to block you, or another version of me that's trying to block me from the next level. All right? Because they know that somebody real son. Okay? Or they bring a lot of light. Also, you can see something here. Either somebody trying to get you pregnant before you can make it to Empress to ruin your perfect attendance and your perfect score. Or you seeing now that there's somebody else that was sitting in this Empress energy and they was using your seeds to produce. Somebody could have lied and said you can't, you're infertile, and really somebody else is using your stuff to create something. All right? You could come up with a new idea that people don't have to do it like this. Somebody blindfold you. You have to wake up later and notice that somebody else is carrying seed for you, or cis energy. There's something else out here. Now, I think I talked about this cis energy a long time ago on my channel. Somebody could have ran across that information. Again, it ain't no need to be trying to trick nobody to do nothing with their body. You should have respect for people and ask people. A lot of this shit I'm seeing, it must stem from these people thinking they don't have to have respect for certain groups. Like I said, you want me to feed your baby with mine at the teat, a Caucasian person back in slavery, but you don't want me to touch your food in your kitchen, or you don't want me to be in your kitchen. You want a lighter skin mixed. Now people say, oh, it's because the light skinned people was in the house. Well, I kind of see that, because if the person was light skinned 9 times out of 10, they was family, even if it wasn't, like, yeah, that's my daughter. It's like, yeah, that's my slave, but motherfuckers knew. Okay, that somebody had a Caucasian daddy, whether it was one slave master or another. If the people was mixed with long, curly, mixed people hair. So that could be really why those people were allowed to be in the house or closer to the house, because it felt like closer, like a buffer between the slaves and family. Okay, they may not have had no special privileges or more, but I think that makes more sense than just they didn't like black people's skin. Because on another note, the ladies that was out there in the field having the babies, they were still feeding the Caucasian ladies' babies milk. So this is somebody that didn't think you was good enough as a wife or to share a living lifestyle with, but they thought if they leave you dead, they could still use your body for certain substantial things that they need. I don't know what you're going to do with the rest of the trees in the garden, but I know what you ain't about to do with this one. 9 of Pentacles. These are people that are trying to teach you a low self, a lesson out of ego, and try to, again, rip out your womb in your sleep. You don't even notice it. Or do something out of spite. Okay? Yeah, this could be somebody's mother. This could be a horrible mother. Somebody could be seeing a mother as a horrible individual. Okay? Or somebody could have said that you did something to a child back in the day, so that you couldn't be like a shepherd, or you couldn't have your own vineyard. All right? They could have used that against you. Somebody harmed a child. They should not be able to be in agriculture, or they should not be able to be in farming, or they should not be able to be in something. Land, what is it called? Not landscaping. It's called something else. All right? And this has a dual meaning too, about the soil and the people that would be considered the soil, about grass and stuff like this, and whatever the offspring is, whatever the new offspring. It seems like it could be Mexico this time. They just had it easier. Like I told you, it's repetitive. The Irish and them got land patents because they helped kill off or remove the rest of the Native Americans and Indians off the land. Before that, the savages. Before that, the aboriginals or indigenous. It goes down. Before that, the autochthonous ones. So all the time, somebody else new come in, help them rid something. This time it could just be by taking jobs or opportunities or schools, whatever. So it's the same kind of cycle. But I think that since we in 2025 now, and since 1980, I don't think that, okay, the even the Irish and the Ellis Island people and all these other people that was coming in, they suffered. Even the Italians in ghettos at some point in time. Same thing with Mexicans. Back in the 80s, they was living right next to us, black people, and where I came from, in the hood. My mom and them had food stamps. They mom and them had food stamps at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like the same whatever, but I feel like the transitioning into, Hispanics really holding power positions, they didn't have to fight as hard for it, even that they came in speaking a different language as so-called black people have this is 40 years, and over the past 400 years, what black people might have had to fight for, or a certain group. I don't even like to say just black anymore. I don't even like to use that term. You see? They had it a little bit easier. So when that happens, this may make somebody feel a little bit haughtier. And it may be a problem for, the last group, that wasn't really getting a leg up like that. And they didn't get that much advancement that quick. You understand? So somebody could be trying to give you a plot of land or get rid of you as the Empress and give you land. Like Eartha Kitt was like, just buy me land. Or there was another lady that she got out of the plantation or something, or she wasn't the man's, most valuable something in the slave. So he bought her some land or whatever, sent her on that land or whatever as a parting gift. I'm not stepping down though, so I don't know. That could be for somebody else. Yeah, because look, it just said you're not the most high, okay? But it flipped over on the table as somebody that I am, okay? That's just what that is. I'll take both. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'll take both. Let's see about the jolly person. Wait, let me see. Every now we're getting down to, yeah, this could be the way to triumph over whatever this is. Okay, I'll take all. Winner takes all. This could be the way to triumph here. What the hell? I got to step down and die to get my gifts? No. You wasted 7 years. I'm at least getting my 7 years back. There's some kind of triumph here. Material harvest. Somebody, that's what I'm saying. In reverse. Let's see. Let me get a little cue card. Material. Who is this trying to stop? Somebody that's spoiled is not going to be a part of this harvest. We got somebody is mysterious, or somebody is, asking about who are you? What is this? And then we got the island energy in the upright. So this could be something to do with Epstein Island or something about the islands. This could be somebody that's spoiled, okay? They're in a position where they can alter things for people. That's like you live in the same neighborhood. Your parents been running things in some type of, secret group or something, but they kill off all your people or move them out the way. And then now somebody else's dad is the mayor. And now they're trying to, even you didn't know none about this shit because of whatever sector they had me or you in, you were just somebody that was oblivious to all of this stuff. Even when you was being told, even when I was being told, I'm going to say in my situation, to read up on this stuff and do all this stuff, even they stole my information, gave it to somebody else so they can think like me and they can get credit for the information in 15 years instead of me. Okay? You see what I'm saying? This could be somebody that their daddy might be into transhumanism. And they're usually able to steal other people's works and things like this and use it for themselves to be the popular one. You want a song? Come by me. Come to me. I can get you one or something like this to be liked by people or be popular or rich or whatever this is. And somebody just touched the wrong thing this time. All right. And the victory and success. I feel like whoever this person that's spoiled, all right, they not getting their way this time. This could be a sister that went into the underworld or the shadow energy with your father and mother when they left you behind. It could be one of them people, okay? Yeah, they might want to sacrifice you or something and they're not, or me or whatever this is, and have you trapped in fear, but none of that is working. This thus for, there may not be some type of something, okay? And I feel like somebody's disturbed by this, like I'm moving on. You know, don't stand your ground, okay? You can't build a firm foundation, or somebody is telling somebody this, okay? But you know, or the ancestors are saying there's material and spiritual prosperity, or if you relocate to another area, there is some type of prosperity there, okay? I feel like somebody's supposed to be moving, like maybe not into the city, maybe not into the country, maybe not, you know, even in the suburbs. Maybe it's like some other type of, like you might need to change your, okay. You know, we got places around here. I'm not going to name no names, but we got places around here, like in Illinois, that's not in Chicago. It's somewhere between my hometown and Chicago. But these places have nice shopping centers. The atmosphere is just a little bit more clean. You would think that you living in like, maybe not California, but you it feels like a different atmosphere. You may have to move, like it might be something like this. Somebody saying, don't stand your ground here, you know, emotional withdrawal in reverse. But again, it says the truth is denied, because there's something about where somebody is at. They don't want you to get this information. I could be like, I seen this story about this older lady. She looked just like my image or whatever, but mixed with somebody else. And she had bought like the first black person to buy, or the first person period, or black person to buy some type of property in LA. It could have just been a reset, and you one of the first people that bought a plot of land in that area or something. Okay? That's your race or something like this. This means that you can be having some type of power or control right now in something. You can grab this reset and start some type of solid foundation. Somebody don't want you to do that or realize that. They want you to like run away. And then somebody else could have been here all this time and you could be crossing paths. Y'all could have been supposed to work together, twin flames, any kind of way. And this person is trying to get the fuck up out of here. They've been stuck here for 300 years. And you know, you just now finding out that you got a stake somewhere, you know, after feeling not like, I don't know, like you haven't been anchored down in a place yet, you know. And I just feel like, I don't know, there is some trickery here. Discontent and boredom. It could be, this area is, yeah, wherever you are could be bored. But again, it's heavy on the third eye chakra though. Partnership and union, and alliances. I don't know, y'all. My side is starting to hurt again, okay? Somebody might want to purchase you or me. This could be a friend or somebody that want to purchase you to make you be their friend again. The person ain't getting their way, okay? Yeah, go the distance. Somebody's like, go the distance. But you already, I feel like somebody is already at the distance. This is in reverse. You already at the distance. This is like, if we talking about in this little area plucked out between the two posts, something is about you stabilizing something, claiming something, getting the keys to your city or something right here. And then, you know, people could, where you live could be like where I live, it feel like kind of like, I don't know what California look like because I ain't been there. Okay, but the way that the people act around here, you know, with their houses and, the way they keep them, and the way it's just like a decent, like if I think about this neighborhood, it's like where old writers come to retire and still write a couple books, but they don't use their real name. You know what I'm saying? Like where writers and shit would downgrade and retire. You know, the way these people be walking around here with their dogs and stuff, it just remind me of something like that. This little pocket, this little neighborhood that I'm in. Okay. You know, um, you know, huh. Uh, but you know how you be like going to a state to visit and you go driving around, you like, dang, this remind me how it is like over by our house. But you way in like say Arkansas or something. And then you driving around and you're like, dang, this neighborhood is kind of like how it is over by our house. Like it could be something like that, like these could be anchoring or I'm getting like the Two of Pentacles. This could be like, you know, California and Little California, you know, to a certain group of migratory beings or something. Okay. But it's something, it just seems like there's something magical that's where you are in the part that's not really the place that can be activated before you actually go to spread your wings and go to the real place. Or somebody's just saying, no, the power is where it is. Like we just be bullshitting over there seasonally or something. Like I don't know, like you don't know like the truth or something. We have here and now, and then we have not for you. Like imagine you thinking like, when I grow up, I'm moving to Florida or I'm moving to Kansas or I'm moving to California. But there's a people that know that you're a part of a race or a clan, and they over in California looking at you on camera trying to see if you will fit into a whole fucking state. That if somebody go all the way back, they're gonna find that you queen of motherfucking California or Queen Khalifa. What the fuck you mean I don't belong? This is something like that. Okay? Or is it y'all was over there building something, some shit like this, and you didn't let the shit get overrun or something, and you don't want somebody to come over there and say, oh, hell no. Before y'all get too crazy, let's go ahead and change this. We got freedom. This could also be people like you could be getting close to some type of secondary motion. Okay, because you know how he's saying that song, Dear Me and My, him and his mom got in the U-Haul van. I don't know, y'all. Somebody could be lying, though. Somebody might have never left where they was at. We got this Sandra Cisneros. See, here we go with this Mahdi energy. The body. Yeah, something about somebody's womb or something right here. So I always think about like somebody doing like some kind of science project, but this almost looked like the Virgin Mary a little bit. Like a statue of the Virgin Mary will be right in between there. Y'all, I'm gonna have to come back. I think we was about to get into something deep with this judgmental person, right? And this jolly person. You know, they trying to get people to do individual things on YouTube. You can never really tell where these people live. You might look at somebody's backyard and be like, oh, they gotta live in California or somewhere beautiful, but it's really right down the street from you. This is like the art of war, y'all. Straight up. Yeah, somebody could be a wolf, or like I said, you was in a wolf in the upright. Maybe these people were on some bull back then. Cat, a house cat in reverse, a ghost person in reverse. All right, something is hidden Some other part of somebody is hidden. Something is hidden about somebody. But it's not a time for you to be no black cat. It's not also somebody saying somebody is a wolf, but I don't know. They could have hid the lion part of somebody. Not a cat, not a ghost. These could be wolves trying to claim somebody. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to get persecuted. Maybe these people was doing something. We got a wildflower, so you could be like a carefree kind of person as well. That's in the upright. And we got a bee. Yeah. So somebody got these could be also other lives that you've led now. And people trying to say this one is new, she don't know that much or he don't know that much, but you done lived these lives already. Somebody trying to wipe the slate clean without giving you your money for your fucking harvest and then make you do everything all over again. Ooh, that's not about to happen. Also, somebody could care about you. Not, yeah, disruption in reverse, chopping somebody up, shit up, and putting it underground. No. Somebody might don't have no faith that you could turn this around. Also, this could be somebody that fell in love with you after they did you wrong or stole your stuff before. They love you, but if you want it back, you can't tell if this nigga just fake sorry. You know, they got something to share with you now or whatever, or they just coming in to try to fake love bomb you so that they don't get in trouble. And then they going to do something fucked up again. Because I swear, because you wasn't tapped into somebody is just saying that means they can make you a fool or something. And it's like, no, I'm going to show your ass you've been playing with some fools. Something is off balance. Somebody could be sick. I don't know. They could have tried to get you sick and then leave the premises. We got recognition and reward. We got the people or these Mawapian energies in reverse. And we got wisdom in reverse. These people could have took wisdom in and they could have did something to wisdom. Okay? Or they're trying to make it seem like you're not wise or it's a competition of the ways of people. You could be a singular energy that's starting a wave, or it's something about the way you do things though. And these people are a group and they up against you trying to show, no, our way is better to not use words. This could be anti-word people versus the word. Not only that, the word of God or just a word in general. That's what I think that this is. Or this is a fake wisdom that's in with these people, these people, and they both in reverse. The fake wisdom and these people. This remind me of that, I don't know, that girl, it was a girl, Christy or something. I can't remember what her name was, but she was a light-skinned little girl. I think she didn't have no teeth. Okay, and I remember seeing the little parts of her journey on Facebook. I ain't seen her show up in my feed in a very long time. All right. But she didn't have no teeth, and she used to be, you know, talking about some like far out shit. And I think on her platform is where I ran into that Mr. Hayes, okay, and I ran into the Mawapian person on her page. That's where I found out about those two people. Can't remember what her name is, but I remember seeing her go through the part of the death of her father. You know, she was homeless, I think, and then she got a home. I just can't remember what her name is. But now that I'm looking back, it seemed like this was one of the watchers. I could kind of tell who was watching me. It's a weird thing. I could tell, even looking back now, way back then, I could tell who was actually watching me. It's like their eyes were watching God. I started watching that yesterday for about 20 minutes. And I noticed that I feel like somebody was waiting for you to take a leap of faith with some ragged guy and this person take your money and like make you broke. Like Napoleon did to that one French girl, I think, or that one girl. She had some savings. He took it and then he went off to France and married that other girl, that socialite. And then she ended up going all the way down there, going all the way there, and finding a person to get into that party with. And I think she threw a drink on him because she found they was making an announcement about them people getting married. It made me think about this. It's like an old. I used to watch old fashioned movies. I don't know what it's called, but it's an old fashioned movie. And I think he was torn between that girl and the sister. Something like this is going on with somebody. Or these are storylines of your past lives that somebody is having the upper hand only because they restricted you from all your past life memories. And these other people have an upper hand because they have their past life memories. So it was easier for them to create, stepping stones to get out of some type of head trap or whatever this is. So you could have been, or I could have been the inspiration for something for these people, and they could have took a version of me and killed it, or did some turn me into one of them, so that I don't get the recognition and reward. And this person could be just hidden somewhere. I heard needle in a haystack. Just like some people kidnapped you, you the word or the word of God, and these motherfuckers don't use words, or they going to get why are people using words? We don't even know what we doing. But they wanted you to shut the fuck up because people would then be like, oh, words is very important. And, I just think somebody did something. That's all I'm going to say. We also got Dom in reverse. Somebody might feel like they can't be dominant over you, or this could be somebody that used to deal with dominatrix and they don't anymore, or dominant people or women and they don't anymore. It's like somebody wanted to take the most dominant woman and break her down. Also, somebody said that they used to be a dominatrix. They wasn't a dominatrix. They was somebody, they was like Jaguar Wright could have been a part of this group. I think she said she used to be one. Hold on.